Hi, Silverdale Dolphins. Miss Anita here. We're going to be reading a book about Splat the cat. Good night, sleep tight. And I wonder where this book is going to take place. I wonder who's in the book. I wonder when it's going to take place. And why do you think the author took the time to write this book? So as I am reading it, you think about these W questions. Who, what, where, when, and why. Okay, Splat the cat, good night, sleep tight. Splat was happy. It was almost night. He was ready to camp under the moonlight. He's got all his stuff ready. Everything is just right, Splat told his mom. I have my sleeping bag, I have my flashlight. And I have a surprise, said Splat's mom. Let's go outside. Mom and Splat went into the garden. They pulled back the tent flaps. Splat peered inside the tent. 2 sets of eyes peered back. Say hello to Spike and Plank, said Splat's mom. They are camping here tonight. Look at Seymour the mouse running away. He's not looking real happy. Splat felt his whiskers wobble in fright. Mom, whispered Splat, I don't like Spike. You might like him better if you spent some time together, said Splat's mom. You'll see. Everything will be just right. I'm hungry, said Spike. What did you bring for me to eat? I have some fish cakes, said Splat. Yum, said Spike. He gobbled them up in delight. Look, said Splat. The stars are so bright. I see at least 1,000,000. I see 71, said Plank. I see nothing, said Spike, but 2 silly cats looking at the moonlight. It's late, said Splat. It's getting late. Let's try to sleep. But Plank could not rest. My sleeping bag is much too tight, he said. Plank tossed. He turned. He struggled, stretched and strained. Rip. You're welcome, said Spike. Oh my. I don't think Plank asked Spike to do that, but oh well, he's trying to help. Splat was just about to fall asleep when something felt wrong. He saw a dark shadow creep up the tent wall. Run for your lives, Splat shouted with all his might. Seymour the mouse is even scared. Oh my, Spike laughed. Did I give you a fright? As Splat splatted into Spike right there. And Seymour's climbing up the tent poles. What's the big deal? Said Spike. Everything's all right. Splat did not think so, but he was too tired to pick a fight. One by one, Splat's whiskers drooped. One by one, his eyes shut tight. Suddenly, Spike sprang up. What's wrong? Said Splat. There's something strange crawling up my leg, yelled Spike. Wonder who that could be. Or what? Mommy! Cried Spike. He scrambled out of his sleeping bag. He stumbled out of the tent. When Spike took flight, he took the whole tent down with him. Oh my goodness. And look who's in his leg right there. Oh, Seymour, said Splat, it was just you. It's all right, Spike. Come back, said Splat and Plank. We will protect each other for the rest of the night. Promise? Sniffled Spike. Promise, said Splat. Now good night, said Splat. Sleep tight, said Plank. See you in the morning light, said Spike. For three friends who camped out that night, everything turned out just right. So who was the book about? You're right, Splat the cat. His mom was in it a little bit. Seymour was kind of a mischievous little one. And two friends that he didn't know were going to be real good friends, but Spike and Plank, that's right. Where did it take place? That's right, the backyard. They were camping out. And what happened? Spike kind of took over eating all the food, and then it was time to go to sleep, and Splat was just getting off to sleep, and Spike scared him on the outside of the tent. But I think, what else happened? Yep, Splat's little friend Seymour kind of got a last laugh climbing up Spike's leg. Okay, and when it took place, didn't take place in the morning, did it? It took place at night. And why did the author write this book? Why do you think the author wrote this book? Yep, it's just to show how good friends can become good friends in spite of their fears and maybe some of their rough bumps in their behavior, in their personality. Thanks for reading with me, Silverdale Dolphins. See you next time.